Yo, what is up, everybody? Bradley Walker here.
And Jared, aka 7.
In today's video, we are going to be doing a trade recap for you guys. It's a signal that we called out today. This video is going to be filmed a little bit prior, so this is on Tuesday, so definitely don't take this, but this is going to be a trade recap for a trade that we took on our own accounts, called out to our team. Our team ate off of this trade, so we're going to switch over to the charts and give you guys a quick breakdown of that trade. As always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our videos, and check out the links in the description. CopyMyProfits.com. You too can join our Discord community and copy our exact trades that our members are seeing profits from on a day-to-day basis. Also get access to our free Forex trading course, get you set up and started to trade the foreign exchange market successfully. Then follow that up with joining our Discord community and start copying our trades and learning from us on a day-to-day basis. But we're going to switch over here. I'm going to break down a New Zealand USD pair for you guys and show you guys my chart analysis and why I called this trade out to the team. All right, guys, so we're looking at the New Zealand versus US dollar. You can see up here, New Zealand versus US dollar. We're on the 15-minute time frame right now looking at this pair, watching basically what happened. So you can see here, we had this previous daily high zone that we were respecting. So this thing wasn't breaking up any further. If we switch over to a higher time frame, you can see that it was respecting the previous daily high. This right here is going to be the PDR, the previous daily range. So the overall range for yesterday's 24-hour period. And looking at this, this was the high of that. And we respected that today after opening up this morning and continued to see this thing pull down. Now, that wasn't enough confirmation for me. You could definitely say that you could have taken an entry on this at this point here when you saw the rejection of that previous daily high, but definitely wanted to wait for more confirmation. We like to call out high quality signals and alerts to our team. So we want to make sure that we are confident enough and have enough confirmation to actually feel confident calling these out to our members. So switching back over here to the 15-day or the 15-minute, we're going to be looking at this right here. Our entry price right here, you can see, was at about 69.80. You can see what we were looking for is that rejection of that previous daily high, showing us that the price is not moving up any further than it did yesterday. It's actually resisting that point and pulling back. Then we were looking at this overall zone right here. We came down and we broke below this 50-day EMA, which is the moving average, which is essentially is tracking the price of New Zealand USD over the last 50 days and showing you the average of the overall movement this pair has seen. So what we're looking for, we saw this little breakout, came down and formed that previous daily low yesterday. We were looking for it to break back up, which you can definitely see here. It broke back up and rode this EMA all the way back up to the previous daily high. Definitely could have been a decent buy from the previous daily low back up to the retest of the high. But again, we're looking at this on the downside. So once we saw this reject, come over here and break the 50 EMA, we were pretty confident that this was then going to go down. We had this overall zone that it was coming back down into, rejected the previous daily high. Bulls could not push this up any further, and we saw that break here. So we decided to enter here at 9.6980. You can see right here, we had this massive bearish candle, followed by another pretty big bearish candle that took us down to our 5% reward target here, which if we switch over here, we're going to show you what exactly caused this big price move, these two big candles on the 15-minute time frame. We're going to show you what caused it. This is why we talk about the news and the fundamentals being so important. And every Sunday, we actually drop a news forecast video to show you guys what to expect in the upcoming weeks as far as news is going. So looking right here, had CPI news coming out for the US dollar. This is the consumer price index. It is definitely a high impact news event. So you definitely want to pay attention to this when it does drop. You can see our overall actual was actually better than the forecast. So the numbers came out better in anticipation for the US dollar to gain strength. And then we had core CPI come out as well, which you can see the actual was more than double the actual forecast. And if we switch over, this was at 8:30 a.m. You can see 14:30. This is UCT time, but this is going to be right around the time of that news dropping. So we had the US dollar, New Zealand versus USD, US dollar being towards the downside on this currency pair, pumped down based on that fundamental news coming out in favor of strengthening US dollar. So it's definitely super important to pay attention to fundamentals. What we are looking for moving forward with this pair overall, if we go to the weekly chart and we actually scroll over here a little bit, I'm going to zoom in, have a lot of zones and stuff set up here. So right around here, I'm going to draw a box around this to show you guys. Here is our 10% reward target right around this area right here. All right, so we're going to draw a box around our 10% reward target, which you're going to see right around here is where we're looking to get out of this currency pair on the downside of 10% or TP3 zone. So this is the zone that we're looking to get out of this trade in anticipation of this bearish move continuing. You can see overall, this is the next zone that is actually formed on this pair towards the downside. And since we've already had confirmation that this rejected going up even further and is starting to work its way down, already hit our 5% reward target, we're looking at this as our next zone because this is the very next zone actually on this currency pair. If we actually zoom out here, you guys can see, looking at this right here, the very next zone towards the downside is going to be this zone over here, which is a very strong zone. So we're looking to get out of this 10% reward target, 100 pip target at this point over here, 100 pips down from our entry price. So trade's panning out pretty nicely. Going to continue to watch this and see what happens over the next 24 hours or so. I'm going to pass it over to Jared. He's going to do a breakdown on a trade that he called out as well.
I make investment decisions based on price movement, like if the lines go like this. Now, sometimes they do this.
All right, guys, I'm going to do a breakdown on gold right here. Basically, my favorite currency pair. It really respects the zones. If you look at the Fibonacci indicators, it's like literally perfect. It respects zones insanely. July 5th, you can see pretty much from that time is when this zone began. So it's been kind of consolidating in between like 1792-ish and 1815. So pretty much you can see all of the trades I've done up and down since then. But I'm just doing this most recent trade today. Today it's the 13th. So this is the 4-hour chart. You can see this was not even within, this was within 4 hours. You can see I entered up here at the top and got out right here at the bottom. Pretty much right at the bottom of this zone.
My man said
would have been a perfect buy, but you don't catch everything. This hit TP2. I can actually show Brad's trade too. That hit TP2. I'm gonna show the profits quickly, but pretty much got in right at the top of this zone, trading pretty naked with gold. Hit the sell up here. What impacted this was CPI as well. Consumer price index, the same thing Brad showed you guys earlier. Fundamentals that dropped to 830 this morning on July 13th. Got the markets to move crazy. I'm going to switch to the 30-minute right here and show you guys kind of what these candles were looking like. You can see this was pretty much a 30-minute time frame. Sold right up here at the top of this, got out almost right at the bottom. So this was right when this happened. It actually, like, I got in the sell, it hit TP1, then it spiked up. I was like, damn, it could possibly moon, but I was like, I'll trust the analysis. Then it came right back down, hit TP2, and got out at TP2 was 1801, so closed out about right here. And it was just pretty sniper entry. So just a little analysis on this gold and just making sure you guys are keeping up with the fundamentals. It moves the market crazy. You can see all these other previous candles, not much movement, but when this news came out, see this big move that happened and we profited on it. I'm going to switch over to the profits real quick and show you guys that. All right, guys, going to quickly show you guys this. This is just from this week. You can see go to this last week. So this is pretty much from Monday. Was in a gold buy, hit 4 TPs today. 2 of those were Brad's trade. One of them was the New Zealand USD. He just did his recap on. I was on TP2 for his trade. That's pretty much, I do TP2 most of the time. And I also hit this nice TP2 right here for gold. So just a little trade recap on this. Watch fundamentals, the news, and you can make
Definitely.
some big moves. So hit 4 TPs off CPI today. And yeah, gonna pass it over to end this video out.
Yeah, guys. So as we were saying, fundamentals play a important, major role when trading in the foreign exchange markets. Definitely pay attention to the news events. We do a news forecast video every Sunday, and have a news bot in our Discord to keep you guys up to date and keep our members up to date on the news events. As always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date. Get into our Discord community, 7-day free access. Link in the description of this video. Go to copymyprofits.com and sign up today. As always, thanks for watching.